GT Class 2 Havana Time Attack. Hello there everybody and welcome back to OpenFed Gaming. I am the OpenFed. We are driving in our semi-pro GT season. We're in a GT Class 2 event 3 round 1. We're driving our Ferrari 488 GTE on the streets of Havana, Cuba at the Paseo de Marti. We're doing 3 laps. We're driving during the day with clear skies, and we're hoping to win this race. Now, our position on the display on the left-hand side says 17th, but for those of you who are not quite sure what a time attack is, a quick recap is in order. We go out, we drive 3 laps, everybody, we're all spread out across the track. And whoever has the best time in one of their 3 laps wins the race for this particular race. So your position doesn't matter. It'll change back and forth over the 3 laps depending upon what your lap time will be. Okay, so we'll see that as we go along. Now we are driving in Grid Legends, and in Grid Legends they like to bump and rub a little bit. They're not shy about causing a little bit of chaos. So you have to be ready for that. You can't fight back against it because you don't want to get anybody upset, because then they will try and run you off the road on purpose. So with that thought in mind, if you do hit somebody a little bit, that's okay, that's allowed in the game. So with that said, all we can do on a time attack, 3 laps, like I said, you run your first lap, and because the cars are all over the map, you just go as fast as you can. Whatever time you post, you hopefully are the best time, and then you'll be in number 1, position 1. Now our lap is going to come to an end here, right around the corner up ahead here. We'll have our first lap done, and we'll see where we're sitting. Sahid is sitting at 2:15. We're sitting at 2:13.6. No, 2:12.5. Ethan Cote is sitting at 2:13, so he's 1 second behind us. Now that's not a lot of a buffer zone, so we gotta step it up and see if we can cut that 2:12.515, cut that a little bit shorter. So we're gonna try and rip a little faster, but here again, it's very important that you don't run into other cars, or that you don't run into the wall, that you don't overshoot the corners. Because every time when you do that, it causes time delay. So, because when you run into a car, you bounce off, you spin around by the time you get going. When you run into the wall, it'll slow you down by the time you get your vehicle back up to speed. It's all time delay. You take that time delay off of your track time, and you might not get enough, or might not get a good enough time that you can actually win the race with. So, it is of the utmost importance that we drive a nice clean race. Now here we got a nice straight section where we got a little bit of a chance to pass a few cars, so we're going to do that. Move up a little bit, not in position in the track, because, oh, see how he spun out in front of us there? Had he taken us out, our lap time for this particular lap will be no good, because it would be way over 2:12. Because as we're coming around here now, we're sitting at 1:36. I bet you we're going to come out just over 2. We would have lost an easy 2 seconds on that spin out. So it's a good thing we missed that. So as we're coming around the corner here, our second lap is coming to an end pretty quickly here. And we'll see where we end up. See if we shaved a little bit of time off rather than adding time to it, which is the wrong thing to do. You got to go in the other direction, take time off. Well, it looks like we're sitting pretty good. 2:12.5, and we're now at 2:10.4. So we took 2 seconds off. Like I said, had that car that spun out taken us out, those two seconds would have been gone. So our best time would have still been 2:12. And that's a little bit too iffy, especially going into the 3rd lap. You know, you want to make sure, because anything happens here, my 2:10 still stands from the 2nd lap. And that might be enough to win the race, because we're 2.5 seconds, a little less than 2.5 seconds ahead of Isabella Hall. So having said that, we just gotta drive a clean race here. Well, it doesn't really matter because I think our 210 should hold up. But that doesn't mean we have to go crazy and drive like a madman. We don't want to do that. We still want to keep our status as a good driver, good clean driver. And stay away from cars like that one in front of us that's bouncing back and forth ready to wig out. Anyhow, I really like this, driving this Ferrari. It's an awesome car. He really sticks to the track and handles nicely, and it has lots of power. Ooh, look at it. He was trying to block me out, but he couldn't quite stop the speedy Opafet in his Ferrari 488 GTE. Really enjoyed this race. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. Almost over boogied there and hit the wall, but I pulled it back just in time. You have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you back again here at Opafet Gaming. And until the next time, you've been racing with the Opafet.